This is the 2026 Ford Bronco Raptor. This is the all-out off-roader, the best of the best when it comes to off-road capability. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about the brand new 2026 model. We're gonna cover all of the nitty-gritty. We're gonna talk about all the options, all the standard equipment features, everything about the vehicle. This is a detailed video, so buckle up, sit tight, and we'll have some time cards down below if you wanna flip around to the section that's most important to you. But I say all of that to say this video took a lot of time to prepare for. And so if you are interested in helping us back, and there's two ways you can do that. Number one, like the video. That really helps this thing get promoted to other people that need to see it. But the other thing you could do is actually give us a call. We're offering Bronco Raptor orders at invoice pricing. The phone number's right there on the screen. Give us a call. That'll get you connected to Town & Country Ford, and we'll be happy to give you invoice pricing if you mention this video. But the only way you're gonna get that is if you mention the video. So give us a call today. We'll be happy to get you guys connected to one of our teams that can help you out. Now, with that being said, let's talk a little bit more about the nitty gritty and the details, because every single one of these Broncos has a different body code. Some are a 2-door, some are a 4-door. Now, the Bronco Raptor is only available in the 4-door, so it makes the body code a little bit easier. It's an E0R. That's what that stands for. Now, you may not know as a customer what in the world that means, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. I just know there's a lot of other Ford dealers across the United States that use these videos as their training mechanism, and I'm trying to help them out as well as the customer that's watching this video. So just wanted to kind of give that information to you. Also, there's a couple of PEP codes available, or equipment groups available. The Bronco Raptor is loaded out as loaded out can get. So there's really only one option, and that's going to be the 374A equipment group. Once again, that doesn't make sense to you. It'll make sense in a minute. Just hang tight. Now, the Bronco Raptor includes every single one of all of the standard equipment that you get on the Badlands series. So everything you get on a Badlands as standard equipment comes automatically. But the Bronco Raptor adds what I'm about to cover. Number one, you step up from a 2.7 V6 to the 3.0 V6 EcoBoost. This engine is absolutely incredible. Every single time, because I have a problem of trading out vehicles, and I'm on my third 6th-gen Bronco because I have a problem. But I've got a Bronco Raptor, me personally, that I paid for, and I love this vehicle with everything inside of me. And every single time I'm thinking about, man, do I want to trade it in for this, or trade it in for that? What keeps bringing me back is two things: the removable top and the 3.0 EcoBoost. Especially with the Ford Performance tune that I've got on mine, it runs like a scalded dog, and I love it. But every other single Bronco Raptor not only gets that 3.0 V6, but it also gets the 10-speed automatic transmission. But what do you get different on the exterior of the vehicle on the Bronco Raptor that you don't get on the Badlands? Well, first up, it's going to be the body-colored high-coverage fender flares, these massive fender flares, which I used to think were so ugly. And that's fun fact, that's actually why I've got a black Bronco Raptor, is because back when I bought mine, you could only get those fender flares in black. But it's so nice now that Ford is giving us the body-colored version as standard equipment. So thanks, Ford, for listening to our complaints on that one, because I have no concerns with the flares now that they're painted. The other thing that you also get is unique fenders. So we talked about the flares are unique, but to match up with those, you also have to have unique fenders. And so the entire body basically of the vehicle is completely different with the exception of the doors. So fun fact for you. In addition to that, you also pick up the modular front bumper with the rigid fog lights, which are good. I have no complaints with the rigid, but I personally upgraded mine to the Baja designs, and I'm glad that I did. It's got a lot more light, and it's still DOT approved, or at least I haven't been pulled over yet. I'm about 2 or 3 years into it. In addition to that, you also have a special and unique grille on the front end of the Bronco Raptor. It's going to be magnetic painted, and it's got Ford lettering in the front. It's kind of synonymous with the Bronco Raptor theme on that front grille. In addition to that, every single one of these are going to come with the MIC hardtop. And if you don't know what that stands for molded in color hardtop. Next up, every single one of these Bronco Raptors comes standard automatically with a 37-inch BFG tire wrapped around a set of 17-inch wheels that I think look fantastic. Now, obviously, I like mine a little bit more. I've got a small, mild lift on it, and I'm able to clear 40s on it, which don't get me started. Yes, I might be trying to compensate for something I don't know. Moving right along, to compensate for these 37-inch tires, you need a reinforced swing gate, and that's what Ford gives you. Ford Performance or Ford Racing is going to give you that reinforced swing gate. So that way it's a lot more sturdy when you're closing it. I've got a 40-inch tire on the back of mine and have no issues. In addition to that, you also have a rock rail with removable running boards built into every single one of these. In addition to that, you also have unique LED tail lamps. This is so cool because this massive 37-inch tire is actually sticking out so far that Ford had to re-engineer the tail lights to make sure that this thing works. In addition to that, you see these fender flares in the back. There's no place now for Ford to put this radar sensor for the blind spot information system. So what they did is they took everything and they re-engineered the tail lights to include it all in together. And so now you've got a much better looking tail light, and it's an all-inclusive unit where it includes everything in there, and it sticks out a little bit further, so that way it's DOT approved from all different angles, meaning that you don't have to worry about being able to see the tail lights. They stick out a little bit further, so that way you can see them from all angles on the backside of the vehicle. In addition to that, not only do you get a tow package, you get the upgraded tow package 2, which is going to be rated for higher towing capacity than a normal Bronco, and it automatically comes included with the tow package already installed. This is the only Bronco on the market for 2026 that comes with the tow package already installed. On the other ones, it just comes with the trailer tow prep package, and the dealer installs the actual tow package after the fact. The interior of the Bronco Raptor is also a pretty big update. It's not just a performance and suspension upgrade. The interior is also upgraded. You got a cargo area protector. You have a full display rear view mirror, heated steering wheel, a leather gear shift knob, marine grade vinyl seats, which are my favorite, but you can also upgrade to leather if you wanted to. But you also get a unique steering wheel, which is significantly thicker than the normal Bronco steering wheel, and it feels fantastic in the hands. If you've not gotten in a Bronco Raptor, you need to do that, but fair warning, that might cost you to swap over to the Bronco Raptor, and it'll cost you a little bit more money. But the good news is you can always order one at invoice pricing. Shameless plug. Moving on, that steering wheel not only is thicker, but it also has unique paddle shifters that are built inside of it as well. Now, I've had my Bronco Raptor for a few years now, and I can count on one hand the number of times I've used the paddle shifters, but it is a cool party trick if you like that kind of stuff. But anyways, in addition to that, you also have Raptor branded floor liners, which are pretty cool, as well as a Raptor console badge on the center console of the vehicle, as well as a completely different, unique Raptor interior. They really did a good difference on this version compared to the Badlands. But moving on into the safety side of things for the Bronco Raptor, let's talk about the headlights, because the headlights are unique LEDs specifically to the Raptor, and it also has the unique LED signature lighting that's basically circling those headlights. I think it looks fantastic. So what are some of the functional changes you get on the Bronco Raptor? Well, number one, you get 4.7 gearing and locking axles. This is a beefed up version compared to stuff that you'll get on the Bronco Badlands. In addition to that, you also have the front stabilizer bar disconnect as a standard option no matter what. Whereas now for 2026, the Bronco Badlands, you have to add that as an option if you don't get the Sasquatch package. But most importantly, this is what most people think, hey, if I'm going to buy a Bronco Raptor, this is the reason. The Raptor Hoss 4.0 with Fox live valve dampers. This is a fantastic setup. They work really, really well. And it's just so nice to be able to adjust the dampers right there from the steering wheel. And it's just, the suspension system in this thing is next level. This is what really makes the Raptor. But I think it's also pretty cool that Ford includes a unique Raptor toolkit that is branded Raptor and actually has more tools than the normal Bronco toolkit that comes with the vehicle. So what kind of packages come standard on the Bronco Raptor? Well, all of them. That's the easy way to cover it. But since we're going to be getting nerdy and talking about the different details, number one, it comes with the mid package. So you get things like the ambient lighting footwell, intelligent access with push button start, not only for the front two doors, but also for the swing gate in the rear. You get connected navigation system. You have the USB system inside the vehicle to charge your phone, dual zone air conditioning, front row heated seats. You have a heated steering wheel, which is really, really nice. Illuminated vanity mirrors. There's a lot going on here, so I'm trying to go quick for you. But in addition to that, you also have a power outlet in the backside of the center console, as well as a remote start. But don't worry, you've also got that on your smartphone app if that's something you have turned on. Backup sensors, Ford Copilot 360, so you have automatic high beams, blind spot information system, lane keeping system, and pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. That's a lot. That's a lot of talking. I'm sorry you had to listen to that, but I'm trying to respect your time. So moving on into the next section, you also pick up the Lux package. This is the highest of the high when it comes to the amenities of the vehicle. So it's not as long of a list, but they are much more meaningful options. So things like the 360-degree camera, which gives you dedicated bird's eye view, as well as unique off-road camera modes for you. It's really nice how Ford has integrated this into the system. In addition to that, you have adaptive cruise control. Now, I know Ford watches our videos, so I'm going to throw something out there to the engineers that are watching these videos. Please give us the ability to have stop and go. That would make a massive difference, meaning that if you don't know what I'm talking about, most vehicles like the Ford F-150 has adaptive cruise, right? And it can go all the way to a complete stop, and then it can resume once the traffic in front of you moves. Well, after you get below a certain mile per hour in the Bronco and the Bronco Raptor, all of them, the adaptive cruise control just cancels itself out. I wish that Ford would give us the ability to have stop and go. So Ford, please give that to us. That'd be amazing. Next up, you have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, 12 speakers. Once again, not the greatest system out there, but it is definitely a step up from the base version of the audio system. Next up, you have evasive steering assist, as well as front parking sensors and the LED approach lamps, basically puddle lamps. Now, the body configuration there's really only one way to get it. It's a 4-door, it's a 3.0 V6, 10-speed automatic only. Now, if you go with a different trim level, you could choose maybe a 2-door or a 4-door or a 2.3 or 2.7 or automatic or manual. Not so in the Raptor. You get it one way, 4-door, 3.0, V6, 10-speed automatic transmission, that's it. But there are a couple of freestanding packages that you can select if that's something you want. First up, let's talk about the hardtop. You have the ability to go with a body colored or a shadow black painted upgraded top. So once again, molded in color is standard, but you have the ability to go body colored or shadow black painted if that's something you want to do. Connectivity package. This is the Wi-Fi hotspot, the connected services, like all of these kinds of things that come inside the vehicle. Number one, it comes automatically with a 1 year, but you have the ability to do one-time purchase if that's something you want to do. There's a Code Orange Raptor appearance package, which is kind of nice. It comes with Code Orange seat belts, bead lock kit, comes with a lot of different things, tow hooks, graphics package, interior carbon fiber package. It comes with body colored mirror caps, bead lock capable forged wheels, and body colored top. Once again, a lot of things that are included in that package. But if that's not your jam, you also have a Raptor Black appearance package. Sign me up. That's my jam right there. And it comes with a unique hood with matte black graphics. It comes with interior carbon fiber bits throughout, and it comes with a gloss black mirror caps, as well as a painted black hardtop. Now, in addition to that, you also get 17-inch dark carbonized gray wheels, and they are beadlock capable. They are not beadlock wheels, they are beadlock capable, meaning you can flip them around and order a part and turn them into beadlocks, but most people don't realize that's not DOT approved, it's not street legal, and people don't realize you have to constantly be retorquing those bolts to make sure you don't have any, issues with it long term. You don't want those bolts to come out and the tire comes flying off. But anyways, another couple of options you have available to you is a Sirius Satellite Radio 3-year subscription. You can prepay and save a little bit of money. In addition to that, you also have a low gloss black fender flares, as well as an interior carbon fiber pack, and you also have the ability to upgrade from that marine grade vinyl, which why would you do that? But you could upgrade it to a leather trimmed on the inside, which is nice. It's the only way you're going to get the power seats in the vehicle, but it is a nice option. They're very comfortable, but then again, so is the marine grade vinyl. You also have the ability to go with either black or blue with black interior if you go with that leather system. But there are a couple of Ford accessories that are pre-installed from the factory. Not very many on this version of the Bronco, but let's cover a few of them. The Ford Fits package, the Ford integrated tether system, that is available to you. You have a cargo box, which is basically a rear storage cargo safe, if you will. And you also have to have the Raptor graphics package. If you're interested, there's also a couple of dealer installed options. We call them DIOs in the business. And number one, you have an assistance kit for either on-road or off-road. You also happen to have a cargo area rug, as well as a tailgate table. And so with that being said, what do you think about the Bronco Raptor, specifically compared to the Bronco Badlands? I'm curious to know what you think down in the comments below. And if you're wanting to order one of these vehicles at invoice pricing, the phone number is right there on the screen. Give us a call. We'll be happy to get your order placed at invoice pricing, yes, on a Bronco Raptor. This is the only time we've ever really offered a Raptor high performance vehicle at invoice pricing. So call us right there on the screen because the allocations of these can be limited. And so give us a call if you wanted to go ahead and order one of those today at invoice pricing. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. Peace.